You ever wonder if life's about wanting more or learning to need less? Because both paths exist. One pushes you to conquer the world, the other teaches you to find peace within. Most of us were raised in a system that celebrates growth. More money, more stuff, more status, more success. You hit one goal and you start immediately chasing the next one. That's hedonic adaptation, what scientists also call hedonic treadmill, because you never really arrive anywhere. You get the new car, the promotion, the house, and a week later, it's just normal. The emotional high fades and you reset. You want something else. And we kind of all know how it feels. We think we're moving forward, but most of the time we're just running in circle or moving the target further and end up like the donkey chasing the carrot, never arriving anywhere. But what if instead of climbing higher, you decided to try something entirely different? Last year, during an 8-day meditation retreat in Nepal, something quite unexpected happened. On the last day, we decided to give our meditation guide a small tip, nothing big, 8,000 rupees, like $60. He looked at the money, looked at us, and said, "What do you want me to do with this?" Then turned and walked away. At first, we didn't get it. But as we reflected, we understood. You see, not everyone lives as most people do. Some choose a different path, one of detachment and simplicity. They've trained their mind to need less, to value peace over possession, to find meaning in simplicity. The monks at the monastery we were at only went to the city once a month to get the essentials. Outside of that, they didn't want anything else. What they were after was inner peace. Honestly, it was a very humbling lesson. At its core, our desire for more is biological. It's our dopamine reward system in the brain. You eat good food, get something new, hit the goal, and the brain releases dopamine and says, "Whoa, that feels good. Do it again." It's all based on survival. The more you have, the safer you feel. More stuff, more food, higher status. It gives you a bigger safety margin and slightly better odds of not dying tomorrow. But here's the problem. This same survival system in our brain can also turn against us if pushed too far. Just think about it. If your boss offered you a 10% raise, you'd take it. What about 20%? 50%, 10,000%. Chances are you'd say yes every time without ever asking when enough is enough. How big does our safety margin need to be? Both paths, wanting more or needing less, require sacrifice, but it's a different kind of sacrifice. The path of ambition is obvious. Work hard, grind, push. That's the discipline of doing. But the monk's path, that's the discipline of not wanting, of saying no to the illusion that wanting more will one day be enough. It's not easier, it's just quieter. A different kind of sacrifice, and definitely not what society encourages. Because yes, society has a bias toward more. It doesn't reward restraint. It rewards expansion, consumption, and growth. The entire system depends on your desire for more. More stuff, more dopamine, more everything. Even though across time and culture, the message quietly repeats itself. Just like what the philosopher Henry David Thoreau said, "I make myself rich by making my wants few." From the Stoics of the West to the monks of the East, real freedom was never about gaining more, but about learning to be content with less. So, maybe the question isn't which path is right. Maybe it's which one you need right now. If you're young and hungry, maybe you should build, push, and grow, or maybe not. Maybe you prefer the monk's path, learning to feel fulfilled with less. One thing is certain though, both paths will create two very different lives. One of constant pursuit, building, growing, reaching higher, but it never ends. Or one of quiet contentment, slowing down, being here, and appreciate what you already have. In many ways, one feeds the body and the ego, the other nourishes the mind and the soul. So I'm curious, which one do you think is best? Are you chasing more or learning to need less? Let me know in the comments. Stay sharp.